I'm going to show you guys how to make some fast, quick basses using Serum 2. Quick and easy routines. 2 routines here for wubby basses. We're making some fat wubs quickly. First, bust out Serum 2. Remember, these presets will be in my Patreon if you guys want to get those right away. Otherwise, follow along. You can use this method to basically make any bass. We'll have multiple ways to make basses here. Make a MIDI clip, highlight, right click, insert a MIDI clip, and then we're going to go to E0. Lay down the note, extend it out. We want it to be like 1 bar like this, 1 to 2. We want a little bit of processing, so you could just add OTT VST, or you can add the Ableton's OTT, turn up the output like around 9, 10, turn the amount down around 50. We're going to play the note we just wrote here. Goal is to use this filter to shape the actual sound. If you add the filter and then add the LFO to the filter, it'll start to move it. Hold Option and Shift and then click here, this knob, and it will change the direction of this LFO amount. Then use this to turn it down a little, so it's like around this big. And it'll start moving a little bit, you see up here. Move the cutoff down so it's more closed. And then you can open this LFO amount back up however you want. You could do that, or you could do this, or you could do this. You kind of pick based on just how you're feeling. Now this is a saw. You could do like a square. You could do this triangle. You could do these squares too. So they all have a little bit different vibe, but goal is to combine multiples. So turn on oscillator B, turn on B on the filter, and then maybe combine a saw with a square, multiple basic shapes. You see we get something different. Cool, so then we can add oscillator C, and you can also add a different shape here. The sine wave, you're not going to be able to hear much because it's just really a sub. You want to try one of these other shapes with harmonics. With more harmonics, remember C needs to be on as well. So now we have a more full shape. With these warp modes, you can kind of click any of them and use these alt warps or these distortions and kind of change the way one of these wavetables sounds. So if I turn up this knob for diode, look at how this shape changes. That one's not really doing much. Let's try alt warp. Let's just randomly pick one of these, see how this is moving. There's a lot more variations here, so you can use one of those or you can make this move as well. Remember, you can move this cutoff at any time and shape the wub exactly how you want, carve it. We need loudness all the time, so just get used to adding some compression right away, turn up the gain. Make sure it's not distorting. It's mono right now, so you can add some width using hyper. Like that. You can add some phaser too to add some movement and width. Putting the mix down, blending it, and using this frequency knob to find a pitch for the phaser. And I can mess with the rate anytime I want to change the speed. I can go triplets and use these triplet speeds. And I can shape this sound however I want while I'm doing this too. Depending on what you like, you pick a shape. Also, it doesn't always have to be default shapes. You can get into these spectrals and digitals and choose these more complex shapes. And get a really good combinations, especially if you have these default shapes here to layer. Move these arrows to switch through the wavetables. And keep moving these wavetable positions every new wavetable. Find some sick spots, and then you can make that knob move for sure with this LFO as well. Just a little bit. Now you're in nice complex wub territory quickly. And then from here, you could just keep building with more effects, more post-processing, and make variations, changing and automating your rates here. So this is our first method. All right, so now for bass number 2, we're going to initialize the patch here, bring it back to normal, and we'll play the same note. This time we're going to do a formant filter, and these formant filters will add like vowels and formants. We can make these move and have it kind of talk. We can turn the level all the way down, add the LFO to level. You can control this however you like as well. We're going to add a square in oscillator A. Right away, let's add some compression. Turn things up. We'll just keep it at basic shapes for now. And we'll add 2 basic shapes. Make sure B and A are on. We'll turn the rate down to like 1 bar. We can try formant 2 and 3. This formant knob will do additional movement. And we can kind of add movement here with the LFO and have both of them move. Mess with the rates. Now we're kind of making like talking basses. You can have this sustain if you just double click and pull up the dot. And change the cutoffs. Change the vowel, you know. There's no effects on this yet, so it's real mono and kind of dry. So let's just add some hyper. And kind of make it wide. Add another phaser. And then you can even add like reverb convolve, just like metallic-y reverb. Change the size. Convolution reverb is crazy. It's turning it up though, as you see, so you'll have to like compensate if you get it like that. Cool, and then I can even make more shapes in my elephant. So I can make a lot of fast basses using this, change my shapes. Experiment with just different webs. I do recommend adding the OTT to this as well. We want to make sure that there's like 2 compressors basically at least, so we can get things pumping. Turn the amount down and the output up. If this is too much compression, you can definitely use a compressor that's not going as crazy, or you can change the OTT settings and do something like that as well if you want. But let's quickly make some wubs. These are 2 routines I want you to practice just so you can lock them in, put them in your toolbox, and get ready to make basses as fast and efficiently as possible. If you guys have questions, please put them in the comments and reach out to me on Instagram or Discord. I'll be happy to help you with production questions and lessons if you need that. Have a great day. Peace.